Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo. Happy solar return and happy birthday to all our Geminis out there. This is your solar return for 2018 to 2019. We know you are an air sign, which is the mental realm. You are a mutable sign. That means that you are adaptable to situations, and your sign is the go-between from one season to the next. You are part of the spring and part of the summer. Okay, that's why you're considered mutable. You end one and bring in the other before, let's say, Cancer comes for June, which would be the summertime. But yet you're in between the spring and the summer. Also the fact that you're very little social butterflies. You love to network. Your mind is always going. And sometimes it could be to your detriment. You need a lot of different stimuli in your life. You know, you seem to have your coals on many different fires. But that being said, you are usually very chatty people, like I said, very mental realm people. Your ruling planet is Mercury, all right? And you're the third house of communication and how you assimilate information. Also, it is a masculine sign, meaning that not that you're manly, it would just mean that you embody a lot of the divine masculine energies of protection, creation, you know, independence, etc. Now, this return is going to cover 2018 to 2019. So for this year, it's May 21st or 22nd to June 20th, 21st. It varies from year to year. But I'm using my 100th anniversary of the Rider-Waite deck. And I'm doing a modified Celtic cross for you for a brief overview, a touch of the year. And this is a general reading. I do encourage you to book a reading with me if you'd like. The information is below. And we could always go over your natal chart or do a tarot reading for the year to come. So we have here with the Three of Wands. Now, it looks like a lot of you have done, you've done some work here. You've done a lot of work, actually, because this is work or a social situation. It's Sun in Aries. So that's your ego, your driver. That's your identity, and especially Aries. That's all about being first, being paramount, a trailblazer, pioneer. You've done some work, and you feel like you were pretty well established, you know? But still nothing is happening for you. You feel like you're waiting for your ship to come in, and they're really out there. Now you have all this yellow around you. There's a lot of empowerment there for that solar plexus chakra. And you're like right there at the peak. You know, like you're ready to peak, you're ready to go. But I see these two this time standing out, and the Spirit is saying this is a portal for you right now. You know, this is like you're entering a new phase, and it's progress. Time to go forward. The two wands establish your ideas, your creativity, your energy. And now a third. Now for some of you, if you have two children, you're going to be having a third. If some of you are making a choice between two jobs, two houses, two cars, two lovers, whatever this is the portal energy for you to make this decision, your choice. And you feel like you see the future with this person, this place, or this thing. There's a lot of grounding stability, you know, which is not usually fiery. Fiery energy is usually like all over the place. I'm feeling like this grounded stability here for you, and there's some profitability or growth, fertility coming for you. Now, this is in the immediate past 3 weeks to 3 months. Something's popped up for you, and it's going to be the result of the choice that you make here. Like you might have been stagnant for a while. Like two of these rods were standing there still. There's very little life on them, but there's life, but not as much as you want. You want more. You're waiting, like I said, you want those ships to come in. This is the payload that you've been waiting for, pay dirt. So with this three energy, I'm going to say you made a decision back in March or April of this year to change it up. Now, huge sign changes are going on. This month is a lot of energy. And I'm doing this on the 14th, the eve of the new moon in Taurus, and when Uranus will enter Taurus after 84 years. There's going to be a whole lot of shaking going on. So believe me, you can watch that video that's up. All of us are going to be touched by this. How it's going to affect you is depending on what house it falls in. But there will be massive changes going on in your life this year. A lot of of it is going to do with the decisions you make about work or the people around you. You might be leaving people behind. You're going to meet new people, new friends, making that choice, like I said. You know, we haven't got completely fertile ground here. There's like sandy soil there. There is some growth, but it's just not there yet. It's patchy. But this is going to be a big change in a position in your life that is going to be changing. Especially this 10 of Cups. You know, this card is like one of the best cards of the deck. The 10 is something new is starting for you. Emotionally, though, you might have been in a funk for a long time, depressed. You know, God, you live in your head all the time. It's got to be lonely there. You make your own misery. You don't tap into that heart chakra and heart center enough times because you're afraid to or vulnerable. And it is part of the Gemini that you are. But also depending on where your ascendant is and where your moon is. Now, this card is every phase of your life being touched with emotional bliss and joy. This is not only money, mental health and stability, grounded stability, your physical body, love, happiness, joy. This is spirituality. This is all 4 elements, earth, air, water, and fire coming together for you in every phase of your life. And that's very paramount for you. You're really focusing on this year. This is what your aim is. I want my new beginning. I want my holy grail. I want my day in the sun. I want my happiness. I want my rainbow. You know, I want my joy. I want my happily ever after, but I want it now. This is the energy that looks like you're really working toward this. This is like like I said, your payload, your pay dirt. You really want this and working on it. And now with the 10 of Cups, this is again March. Some of you, because this is a general reading, really hit home in March, something happening between March 11th and 20th. Mars in Pisces. So Mars we know is that ruler of war, creation, forging things out of fire. Pisces is very dreamy, very emotional. We have that fire and water going on there, but yet they kind of blend. 12th house, first house, you know? So we do have you creating something new in your life. But there's going to be emotional bliss here. This is like not only the things that money can buy, it's the things money cannot buy. I feel safe. I feel protected. I feel loved. I feel nurtured. I feel whole again. See, these are all different aspects of our reality that can be out of whack because of our mental realm. When we don't go into that heart center, that heart chakra, because your heart will lead you to that soul choice. Your mind is the one that gets you in trouble. You know, there are times you have to be logical and methodical, but more often we Geminis phase out the heart center and just go with what's practical. And that's where you create a lot of your problems. Or it's part of your growth edge, but hopefully you'll be learning and evolving to trust your heart more. Because here's justice. Again, I keep seeing these 2 portals. You see this? It's also like a protective stance here. You know, and you're wondering what's behind this curtain. We have balance in the fulcrum. This card is Libra, which is harmonic balance in relationships. So for some of you, it's a new job, a career in a corporation, a business that you're opening, a partnering with someone else that you know in your life or have met in your life or recently maybe had an idea that you want to do something together with. This is if it's a legal situation that you have been dealing with for years or this last year. This is coming into closure for you now. And it is an 11, so I'm going to say definitely this year we are in an 11 universal vibration. It's a master number. So this is going to be definitely something that's ruling in your favor. Justice, you see, the sword is up. And I kept feeling like I wanted this sword up. And I was drawn to turquoise. Turquoise, I looked up, why am I drawn to this? It's not only many, many cultures and belief systems, it's a protection stone, but it gives you your God energy, where, you know, the divine, your inner divination, your God source comes to you. It's also, though, about abundant blessings. And there's definitely healing here. I feel our Geminis need all of those 4 things. You've been going through a lot. You've really been working hard. You're waiting for justice to be served. You're waiting for that balance because those scales have been tipped to shit for you for a long time and you want it over and done with, and it will be. Spirit is always, you know, this purple here, that's to me the psychic energy, that inner divination and that spiritual energy, if you would let it tap into you to bring you grounding, stability, empowerment. And again with the green here too, the red and green does mimic this as well. But look at how advanced the cloak and garb is. So you went from like this status to this status. And with the crown there, that alchemical energy of gold bringing into ground, source, universe energy, your connection to God, your inner divination. And it does look like an emerald there. And we know the value of emeralds and the precious stone that it is, more than diamonds. But this is definitely a card for, like I said, bringing balance back into your life, whatever aspect that is. Whether it's in a relationship that had gone awry, a new relationship, a job, a career, a vocation, your trade, school, your health, a lawsuit, your energy dropping, you're depressed, your drugs, anything that's going on in your life. This is the card of justice being served for you. And kind of like here in your foundation, you're looking about how to, increase your wealth this year. Again, we have the scale. Oh, wow, look at that. But the scale isn't tipped here. In other cards, it shows it tipped with the money falling to you. I'm going to say with this one, this harmonic balance, this number of Venus, this 6 in the pentacles, money's all around you. That new car, that new home, that new love, that new relationship, that healed body, mind, heart, and soul. Everything that you could want in your life, again, every phase, is floating around you in the unseen. This is the moon in Taurus, and we are in Taurus, and the moon will be in Taurus tomorrow. So universe is reflecting in these cards what's going on in the heavens right now. So please do know and be patient. It is here for you, my loves. It is here for you, my dear ones. Look, someone's hand is pouring forth all these blessings to you. Well, maybe you're next in line. Maybe this is someone else and you're seeing it and you wish it for yourself. I really feel this is the year that the scale will tip in your favor. All the things in the unseen that you've been wanting to bring balance into your life, for you to feel nurtured and protected, whether it's money, a home, being able to afford college for your children, a new car, whatever it is, the scale shall be tipping in your favor. And concentrate solely that this is in the unseen, but it is there for you to manifest, because the moon is the mother, it's emotions. It is, again, where you're loved and protected. But this is in Taurus, the great manifestor of the physical reality, third dimension, earth sign, pentacles. So this card is talking about, many of you probably will hear something change for you from this new moon in Taurus over the next 28-day cycle. Like if something was taken away, something will be replaced. If there has been a loss, there will be a gift. If there's been a suffering, there will be a blessing. That's the nature of the balance. But concentrate all of your thoughts on everything in the unseen that you want, and know that it will be here for you. It is coming to you. Believe in that. Believing is seeing, okay? Know it and trust it's coming. Because here we have Spirit coming down on you with the Hermit. Now the Hermit is another earth sign, it's Virgo. And we know Virgos are very discerning, analytical, they're perfection. Their work is to perfect, but they are of service to others, and it is about health. The card is 9. That's endings, and here we have beginnings. As one door closes, one door opens. That's what we're saying here too. If you've suffered some loss most recently, or have feelings of lack recently, this is the card to saying go within, trust your inner light. Like I was saying here, knowing that it's around you. Put all those negative thoughts into creating your reality. Don't worry about how it's going to get done and fantasize, oh, this could happen and this could happen. Don't do that. Well, if you want to, go ahead. But it's going to pretty much delay it. Just imagine yourself in that realm. Go within and trust that little light inside. And look, he's got the staff here. Just as here, you took that staff to go forward. This is like a time of coming out of recluse. Many of you Geminis, maybe you've been in hiding for a while. Maybe you've been socially withdrawn, introverted, inept in relationships, awkward in socializing. Maybe you've been just in a cave for a long time. This is your coming out party. And look at all this blue cloak is knowledge. And you see the clear skies? A new dawn is coming for you. Trust that light within. Focus on the light. instead of the negativity. Now we know what this new moon in Taurus is on the 15th, and Uranus is entering Taurus. The new moon says, face and embrace the depths of ourselves. What you've been going through is ending. That darkness, that depths of yourself, you went within, you had that time in solace, or if you haven't, it could be a time when you need to just go within over these next 2 weeks to 28 days. Face and embrace the darkness within you. Ask, what is this here for? What is this triggering in my life? Is it real? It's a part of me, but it doesn't define me. I can be this perfected being, but by trusting that little tiny light within, that's all you need to get that spark going. Then what's coming for you, this woman is really a great multitasker. She's got great ideas. This is like the Aries woman or Sag or Leo that are evolved women, okay, in a higher vibration. They're highly diplomatic. They're very good at everything, whether it's work, home life, family. I mean, these women get it done. You know, the kids, the house, the job, the school, everything. Huge multitaskers. They're wonderful with any life energy, whether it's plants or other fur babies and other living beings out in our world. Again, with the staff, I'm going to tell you, you've got a lot of, you know what, there's going to be a lot of things planting for you, a lot of energy, new ideas, new passion, new drive for you. Things are really going to start to grow. You know, and the sunflower is a very spiritual flower, and its symbology and humanity too, and how it feeds the earth and what it does for all of us. We do have like the Leo all here on here, the energy of that Leo woman too. So we're going to talk about someone who's got a great compassion for life, a huge heart. They have some pride. They could be a little bit bold and aggressive, but they know what they're doing. They're usually very good in business, but they're very good in everything in life. Like I said, they have great ideas, great energy, and they're very helpful. Very empowered, self-empowered. The white cloak around her shoulders, definitely in a divination, God energy, new beginning. She's on solid ground. She has the wisdom of the ancients, as we see the pyramids of Giza behind her, and what looks like even the Sphinx, the lion head. But she's always looking outward to something else. Very knowledgeable. She's going to be very good to help you with this year, what's coming for you. Now, it could be a man. It doesn't have to always be a woman. But if it is a man, they definitely have the qualities of the divine feminine energy where they're loving, caring, protective, unconditional love, help, guidance, always have a hand out to be there for you. And very wise. This woman has had years and years of experience. She's usually a mother figure. She's older than 35, 40, older than that even sometimes. And she has a lifelong history of experience, and it wasn't always good. She's pretty much self-made. She could even be her own businesswoman, an entrepreneur, or someone who's got 2 or 3 businesses going. She's got her hand in, like I said, many coals on the fire, many irons on the fire, many pieces of the pie going on, but she's always looking to share and help others. So look for this woman because she's going to be important in your life this year, either influencing the situation, part of the situation, helping to manifest in the situation, and she's deeply spiritually connected, very important. You know, this woman even could be a psychic or a tarot reader, an astrologer, you know, that comes into your life or is a part of your life. And she has a lot to offer you, but she's not going to impose on you. And she's not going to feel sorry for you. She's going to put a fire under you. You know, you're either going to jump to it or you're just going to lay back and not do it. But as a Gemini, I could see how you always want more in your life. You're always thinking about more. And this woman is going to help you bring it into form. And this is definitely with work or a business. Also could be a social situation. You know, like if you're trying to get pregnant, she's the doctor or midwife to help you conceive. You know, you're trying to get that house or car, she's the power broker or the car dealer, the lawyer who's going to help you with this legal situation. I mean, this is that kind of woman, but she's like all over the place with many different ideas. And she's very well-rounded. So look for this person and welcome their advice. You know, always though thinking things through, but trust your heart, open your heart, okay? Don't always be in your mind because you could be missing out on a lot of things that could help bring balance into your life. And we're talking about balance and justice for you this year, coming out from the past. We have no majors going on, so that's a good thing in saying that you don't have a lot to learn. It looks like you did all of that last year. And with the help of God and the universe, you'll trust in them to bring to you what's best for you in your life. So happy birthday, Geminis. Happy solar return. Like I said, this is for Sun, Moon, Ascendant. It could be for anyone with a North Node in Gemini, or if you have 3 or more personal planets in a house, that's a stellium. You may have very Gemini-centric ways about you. But if you'd like a personal reading, I am available. You can contact me on the information below. Please subscribe and hit like if you liked it, share. And again, I wish you a happy birthday, happy solar return. It's going to be a better year for you, Gemini. Spirit is with you. God is with you. You don't realize how much you are loved, but you are. Thanks again, and as always, I wish you the best.